11 items that flag you in a government database. Here's what nobody tells you. Some of the most important survival items you buy will put you on a list. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It is documented reality based on existing regulations and surveillance systems. The government wants you prepared enough not to drain emergency resources, but not so prepared that you can operate independently of the system. There's an invisible line, and buying these 11 items pushes you across it. 1. Night vision and thermal optics. You aren't just buying hunting gear, you're acquiring technology regulated under ITAR, International Traffic and Arms Regulations. These are classified as defense articles. Sellers are required to verify your US citizenship, and every sale is documented. To federal agencies, you've acquired a capability that gives you a significant tactical advantage. Night vision allows you to operate when most people are blind, a force multiplier that makes you stand out in a database. It is legal to own, but it flags you as someone with enhanced capabilities. Number 2. High capacity fuel storage. I'm not talking about a few gas cans. I am talking about 55-gallon drums or 250-gallon tanks. Fuel represents energy independence. With enough of it, you can bypass control mechanisms entirely during a crisis. However, large fuel storage requires permits. Fire marshals, hazmat regulators, and environmental agencies all get involved, creating a paper trail leading to your door. During declared emergencies, legal frameworks allow for the seizure of critical resources, including fuel. By filing for permits, you have essentially created a map for resource collection agencies to find your stockpile. Number 3. Bulk medical supplies. A standard first aid kit is fine, but when you order fish antibiotics, multiple surgical kits, and cases of tourniquets, pattern recognition algorithms pay attention. They look for anomalies. Why does a civilian need trauma supplies for mass casualties? To the surveillance grid, this signals someone preparing to operate a medical facility outside the regulated system. While having these supplies could save lives in a collapse, from a monitoring perspective, it looks like you are preparing for warfare or societal breakdown. Crossing this line generates reports. Number 4. Secure communication equipment. I'm talking about encrypted radios or military-grade systems. In a world where every digital interaction is monitored, encryption creates a black hole in the surveillance grid. During emergencies, the government controls information. If you have a private, encrypted network, you can operate outside that control structure, verifying info and coordinating independently. That independence is threatening to any system relying on information control. Sales of this equipment are tracked, and the community is monitored. Number 5. Large-scale water purification systems. This isn't about a life straw. This is about systems capable of purifying thousands of gallons. Infrastructure that could serve a community. Clean water is the most precious resource after a disaster. A system that turns contaminated water into safe drinking water on a large scale is considered critical infrastructure. Critical infrastructure can be commandeered during emergencies. When you buy industrial filtration gear, you signal that you are water independent. Authorities need to know where these capabilities exist so they can control them. You're trying to help your neighbors. They see a resource to be managed. Number 6. Body armor and tactical gear. Body armor is purely defensive, yet it is increasingly restricted and tracked. The purchase is often logged alongside firearm transactions. The databases talk to each other. If you possess night vision, bulk ammo, and body armor, your profile escalates. The algorithm sees someone equipped for tactical operations, not just disaster prep. Body armor is a philosophical statement that you believe you may need ballistic protection. To authorities, this suggests a mindset preparing for armed confrontation. The trend is toward more restriction and registration. Number 7. Bulk ammunition and reloading supplies. It's not just the quantity, it's the pattern. Every case of ammo you buy, especially with a credit card, feeds a profile. Financial institutions file suspicious activity reports for unusual purchasing patterns. Reloading supplies take this further. Primers, powder, and brass represent ammunition independence. You are no longer dependent on distributors. In their eyes, you are a small-scale ammunition manufacturer. Proposals exist to track and serialize these components because they allow you to maintain shooting capabilities, even if standard ammunition sales are halted. Number 8. Drones and surveillance equipment. For a prepper, a drone provides massive situational awareness, but drones are heavily regulated. You must register with the FAA, and remote ID requirements mean your drone broadcasts its location and yours in real time. Flight data and video footage often upload to cloud servers, making them subpoena ready. During emergencies, no-fly zones will ground civilian drones to control the narrative. They don't want civilians having aerial surveillance that contradicts official reports. Owning a drone gives you truth, but it creates a digital trail straight to your location. 9. Bulk seeds and farming equipment. This catches people off guard. The answer is food independence. Control food, and you control people. When you buy 50-pound bags of grain, heirloom seeds, and farming equipment, you are building parallel infrastructure. You are working toward a future where you don't need the industrial food system. There is historical precedent for the seizure of agricultural production during national emergencies. Your harvest could be declared a community asset. These purchases map out who has the capability to produce food outside the system. Number 10. Precious metals, gold and silver. This is tangible wealth outside the financial system. It is also the item with the clearest precedent for confiscation. Executive Order 6102, 1933, forced Americans to turn in gold or face prison. The legal framework for this still exists. Due to anti-money laundering laws, they know who is stacking gold. In a financial crisis, capital controls could be implemented. Number 11. Information itself. And forums you join create a psychological profile. They aren't just tracking what you own. The bottom line, these 11 items build a profile. Night vision, fuel, medical supplies, comms, water systems. But don't give up on preparedness out of fear. It leaves no digital trail. But they can confiscate knowledge. The goal is to be capable, resilient, and smart about how you operate.